What happens to the NBA when LeBron James retires? Who will the media talk about? Who will be marketed next? Will it be Luka Doncic? Will it be Victor Wembanyama? Will it be Giannis Antetokounmpo? Is the NBA and ESPN ready to hop off the Lanuts? Pause. Will the game live on post LeBron James? The answer is no. And the reason I say no is because the game will still be lived through LeBron James. Even when LeBron James retires, they're still going to talk about LeBron James, the media. Here's why I say this. Every young player that comes along that does great, they're not going to compare him to the next Michael Jordan. See, what they're going to do is they're going to make comparisons to LeBron James. No different than what they're already doing now. They've compared the hype that Victor Wembanyama was getting to the hype that LeBron James was getting as soon as he entered the NBA. LeBron James was a high school phenomenon, a high school phenom entering the league. So they want to see if Victor Wembanyama is going to be able to live up to that pressure. They compared Zion Williamson to LeBron, Ben Simmons to LeBron. All these players are starting to get compared to LeBron James. So by them doing that now, you get a glimpse of how things are going to operate once LeBron James retires. They do more programming and constantly talking about LeBron James now than they did for any other player. The brainwashing is obvious. They talk about LeBron James every 5 seconds when you're watching a Lakers game. When playoff time start to approach, when you're heading towards the postseason, when you start to see the commercials, you're going to see LeBron James all in the commercials, all in the videos during the playoffs. The very first thing they're going to do is roll a clip of LeBron James with the chase down block on Andre Iguodala right during playoff time. They don't even talk about Kyrie Irving's clutch shot, which was really the one that sealed the game. He's going to continue to be talked about even when he retires. And you got to think, Bronny James is about to enter the league. So when you talk about Bronny James, who is just a reality TV show, they're going to talk about Bronny James because he's connected to LeBron. So LeBron James' name is always going to be in the news cycle. He's going to constantly be talked about 24/7. He's going to probably be out there coaching if he ever retires and Bronny James plays in the NBA. Let's say he gets drafted to the Golden State Warriors. LeBron James try to take Steve Kerr's job. Out there trying to coach Steph Curry and Bronny James. And Steph Curry be like, man, I got just as many rings as you got. What you want to tell me? Your son is in good hands. Like Allstate, no pun intended. A lot of y'all might not catch that because Steph Curry was in the Allstate commercial. LeBron James is going to constantly still be talked about once the game is over. LeBron James' ego won't allow him to just walk away. Just last year, he was complaining about Twitter changing to X. Elon Musk changing Twitter to X. This man ain't stopped posting since. So whatever's the latest trend, LeBron James going to be right on social media, giving his thoughts, giving his opinion, going to be lashing out on social media. It's like, dude, you already had your time. You're going to want everybody to still talk about him even when it's over. Sticking his nose in people's business on social media. LeBron James doesn't ever not want to be talked about. He's not going to want the fans to forget about him. Because if they forget about him, then he thinks that they're going to forget about his legacy. All the things that he's accomplished, all the records that he's broken. See, he's afraid that they're going to move on to the next star. Whatever young player is coming out of the draft, they're going to compare him to LeBron James because they want to sell this illusion that LeBron James is just as great or if not greater than Michael Jordan. So they're not going to talk about Michael Jordan as much once LeBron James retires. So they're going to talk more about LeBron James because they want the masses, the casual basketball fans, to forget Michael Jordan. All they want you to remember is LeBron James. So the first player that comes to your mind when you think of the GOAT, LeBron James. And then I don't think LeBron is ever going to retire, in my opinion, because they're still saying that LeBron James could play till 50, could play till 60. They've been saying he has 2 years left. LeBron got 2 years left. They've been saying that probably since the man was in Cleveland. This man going to be 65 years old. They're going to be like, oh, he got 2 years left. Playing in a wheelchair. He's going to be playing in a wheelchair out there. They're going to be like, yeah, he got 2 years left. They're probably going to name awards after LeBron James. The LeBron James Award goes to the best flopper. ESPN is still going to be ESPN. They're still going to regurgitate LeBron James talking points.